guys, it's Christine. Okay, so I'm sorry that this video is a couple days late. I was diagnosed with tonsillitis today. I've been sick on and off really for the past week. Like, I've had a fever on and off. So yeah, I went to the doctor and they diagnosed me with tonsillitis, and I'm probably going to be getting my tonsils out this summer because, yeah, they need to be taken out. I get strep a lot and I get tonsillitis a lot. And they wanted to take them out, like, the first time they mentioned it was when I was in elementary school, but we kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Because, like, I would get better and I wouldn't have strep for, like, a year or two, and then I'd get really bad, and then I'd get better. But I've been having strep and tonsillitis so much recently that I really need to get them out. So, yeah. So this isn't really my question, but just a heads up. If any of y'all have had tonsillectomies, how did it go with your POTS? Did you get it done when you had, like, when you were symptomatic with POTS? And that's not my question for the week, but just if any of you have had tonsillectomies, let me know how that worked, because I'm really concerned about my POTS with that. Okay, so I'm gonna make this video as short and sweet as I can today, because, I mean, I have a lot to talk about, but there aren't very many questions, so. Okay, so the questions. Linnea, elevator or stairs, and why? If I'm out somewhere, elevator or escalator. But if I'm at school, stairs. Because stairs are faster than waiting on the elevator or walking all the way to a different wing to get the elevator. Because my high school's really big. So, yeah, normally stairs at school, even though it makes me kind of symptomatic, if I take them slow, or if I take the side stairs, you know, like, it's not that bad. And yeah. So, Caroline, favorite songs. I don't really have any favorite songs at the moment. I skip around a lot. Like, one day I'll like one song and the next day I like a different song. I listen to Kiss FM, so like top 40 stuff, you know? So any song that's really on the radio, like, right now, like, I like it. For the most part, anyway. Some of them are stupid. I heard Justin Bieber's new song the other day. I thought it was hilarious. Like, I actually kind of like him, but I thought his new song was so funny. He's trying to be Justin Timberlake. It's really funny. But anyway. Yeah, I don't really... Favorite songs. I need to think about that more. Like, I don't have, like, a straight-up favorite song. I really like Ocean Avenue. I think it's by Yellowcard. Like, I've always liked that song ever since I was little. So maybe that one. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Rachel, hidden talents. I really don't have any interesting hidden talents. Like, I used to be able to sing, but then I got vocal cord dysfunction, and that doesn't work very well right now. I can do facial expressions really well. I used to be in acting, and I used to get complimented on how well my facial expressions were. That was all the questions. Yeah, so, sorry, I had to go right then, but anyway, hidden talents, I don't really have any. I can't do anything physical that's cool, like wiggle my ear or anything like that. Yeah, sorry about my dogs barking in the background. Okay, my life currently. I had flu about a month ago. It was horrible. Like, it got, like, I had symptoms for like 3 days, and I thought I was getting better, but then it hit me so hard. Like, I ended up going to the hospital and getting IV fluids, and like my potassium was low. It hit me really, 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 really hard. So the next week was spring break, so at least I had spring break to kind of rest, you know, but nothing that fun happened. Oh yes, something fun did happen. I got my license. I know. I'm so happy. I can drive without parents in the car. Yay! But actually no, it's really not that exciting because I have POTS and I can't, like, I don't drive by myself that much at all. So it's actually really not that exciting, but whatever. Hang on one second. Hey y'all. Okay, sorry, my dogs were barking in the background. I didn't know if, like, you could hear them or not, but it was driving me crazy. I had to go see what they wanted. I think they wanted dinner because they've stopped barking now that I fed them. But, okay. What was I talking about? Gotta love the Potsy brain fog. What was I talking about? Spring break. License, yes. Okay, I got my license. Woohoo! Tonsillitis. I have tonsillitis right now. Midterms were last week. I'm very proud of myself. Maybe that sounds conceited, but I've learned with POTS that you have to be proud of the little accomplishments you make. Because for me feeling sick all the time, I made all A's in all my classes. For being absent like half the time in those classes. And I made all A's. Like, I'm very proud of myself for being able to do that and push through and teach myself stuff. So, that's some good news. Now on to my sad news for the week, for the month, for the entire next year. Drill team tryouts were this week, and, well, first off, I'm sick. So, I mean, I really couldn't have gone anyway, but, there were other reasons that I decided not to try out. We kind of got a letter from, or an email from administrative people at my school, and they were like, until you establish a consistent attendance record, you cannot come to tryouts. Really? My doctor wants me to do this. I want to do this. This is my senior year we're talking about, my entire senior year, my dream that I've had since I was 8 years old. Really. But I didn't fight it. Legally, I don't see a way they could have stopped me if I had been there the entire week. I don't see a way legally that they could have stopped me, but I wasn't there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm really upset about that. I really, really am, because that has been something I've been striving for since I was 8 years old. Sorry, my computer went black. Anyway, that's been something I've been striving for since I was 8 years old. And it's the only thing I've been working for since I was in 8th grade. Everything I've done, like, that's the reason I hadn't dropped out and gotten a GED by now. And I would be in community college right now. Like, was because I wanted to do dance team my junior and my senior year. It's down the drain. So, it's upsetting, but I guess I'm a little excited at the same time. Like, I am really upset about it, but at the same time I'm excited because this opens doors that I didn't really consider before. I am now considering graduating early, which is very exciting because I feel like that could be a really good option for me because I can work for those, like, that semester that I take off early, because I graduate in January of next year instead of in June. And so I could work for that time and build up some money, you know, some savings before I went to college. And I also feel like it'd be very good for me POTS-wise, because I can learn better about myself. Because right now, my life revolves around high school, which it should. I mean, I'm a high schooler. It should revolve around high school. But I mean, like, I have to get up at a certain time. I have to go to bed at a certain time, you know. So I feel like it's really, really, really good for me to... Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Woo, brain fog. I feel like it'd be really good for me to, like, learn how to deal with myself and take the time off and sleep when my body wants to sleep, get up when my body wants to get up, exercise and follow my exercise program a little more strictly, learn when I can concentrate the best. That way when I go to sign up for college classes, I can be like, this is the best time of day for me, and be able to, you know, schedule everything around my body and how my body feels. So I think that could be a good thing. So, I mean, I do have a lot of options, and this opens more doors, but I am still very upset about dance team. By the way, I don't know if I called it drill or dance team. Drill team and dance team are the exact same thing. Like, I'm in Texas, so, like, it's the same thing. It's not like military drill team. Like, drill team and dance team are one thing, if that makes sense. Okay, my question for this week. What has been the most disappointing thing about POTS? Oh my god, my dogs. What has been the most disappointing thing about POTS for you, and what has been the most positive thing about POTS? Like, disappointing-wise... Sorry, my dogs are barking, and it's brain fog, and... I'm sorry. Disappointing thing about POTS. For me, is definitely dance team. The most positive thing, though, that's happened with my POTS is probably two things. First, being able to teach myself. I feel like I'm going to be very, very successful in college because I can teach myself things. I can teach myself algebra. Like, I've proved myself that, like, this whole semester. Being able to make A's and being absent for half the time. Like, I taught myself algebra. I taught myself history. I can teach myself some sign language. Like, I feel like that's going to be very, very helpful to me. And then the second thing is disappointment. I've had to deal with a lot of disappointment throughout my high school years because of POTS. Either not being able to take the classes that I want, not being able to go to school, not being able to go to functions, not being able to go on trips. I've had to deal with a lot of that, and I've learned to let it roll off my back, and I've learned to look at the more positive side of things. So, yeah, I want to hear what the most disappointing thing was, but also what the most positive thing was that POTS has instilled in you. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. I apologize for all my brain fog and losing my train of thought. Yeah. Okay, well, I will see y'all next month. I love y'all. I hope y'all are healthy and doing well. And yeah, I'll see y'all later.